Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. St. Catherine North Police arrest 3 members of bed bug gang. The St. Catherine North Police say they have dealt a significant blow to one of the criminal organizations responsible for a recent flare-up of violence in the division. 3 young men, believed to be members of the bed bug gang, were taken into custody following a series of technology and intelligence-driven operations in Rivoli, Windsor Road, and other nearby communities, the police have reported. On Thursday, February 18, 2021, at about 4:15 p.m., a joint police-military operation was launched in the El Pardo Vista community in Spanish Town, which resulted in the arrest of the reputed leader of the bedbug gang, 16-year-old Dante Hope. On February 17, a joint police-military team was on patrol in the Rivoli community. During the operation, a group of men fled upon seeing the team. Members of the team gave chase and eventually accosted them. One termed Roger pistol along with a magazine containing 14 9mm round was taken from 18-year-old Shanard Allen, affectionately called 21, who hails from a Manchester Street address in Spanish Town. And on February 10, at about 4:30 p.m., in a targeted operation, the police arrested 23-year-old music producer Damiel Edwards, occasionally called Bash or D, of the Windsor Road address after he was held with a 9mm pistol and 15 rounds of ammunition. The police said that as investigations into the recent flare-up of gang violence in the Old Capital continue, they are confident that these ongoing operations will continue to bear fruit. We are encouraging the public to share any information they believe may be of help to our investigation by calling Crime Stop at 311, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station, a police statement said. According to the police, as the counter-gang strategy continues in the division, several operations have been conducted with the aim of disrupting the activities of the gangsters and protecting the lives and livelihood of the people of Spanish Town and its environs. Ship worker killed after visiting Manchester community. The police have arrested and charged a Manchester farmer following a mob incident that claimed the life of another man at Silent Hill in the parish on Monday, February 8. The police say 39-year-old Andre Young was being charged with murder and conspiracy to murder. Dead is 45-year-old ship worker Jermaine Hendricks, otherwise called Junior, of Perth Gardens, Mandeville, Manchester. Lawmen said that about 12:30 a.m., Hendricks went to a shop to purchase cigarettes when he was accosted by Young and a group of men. The men allegedly inquired who Hendricks was and what he was doing in the community. While in the process of explaining who he was attacked, beaten, and set on fire by the men who were armed with firearms and machetes. The police were alerted and Hendricks was taken to hospital for treatment, where he succumbed to his injuries on Tuesday. Following investigations, Young was arrested and placed on an identification parade where he was pointed out. He was subsequently charged after an interview in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized by the police. The other men are currently being sought by the police. St. James taxi operator arrested for allegedly robbing friend. 29-year-old Dean Douglas, otherwise called Esco, a taxi operator of Lilliput, St. James, has been arrested and charged after he allegedly robbed his friend at gunpoint while they were traveling together in Ironshore, Montego Bay in the parish last year. Douglas was yesterday charged with robbery and aggravation, shooting with intent, illegal possession of firearm, and burglary and larceny. The police said on November 24, 2020, at about 6:30 p.m., the complainant and his friend Douglas went to look at a dog for sale. While traveling along the roadway, Douglas made a stop to urinate. He reportedly exited the vehicle and went to the back. The complainant was sitting in the front when he heard the trunk being opened and then saw an armed masked man pointing a gun at him. The police said the armed man told him to empty his pockets and throw everything on the ground, to which he complied. He was then told to step into bushes, which he did, and reportedly ran off in a bid to escape. The complainant said while he was running, he heard a loud explosion sounding like gunshot. He, however, managed to escape unharmed, the police said. He reported the matter to the police and was taken home, but on his arrival, he discovered that his 32-inch TV, 55-inch TV, a black iPhone XX Max Pro and cash, all valued at $473,000, were stolen. The police said Douglas was apprehended during an operation in Clarendon and placed in lockup. His court date is being finalized. WhatsApp to go ahead with controversial privacy update. Digital messaging application WhatsApp is set to forge on with its controversial privacy update despite concerns about what it could mean for its users' data. The policy shares information like the user's name, location, and other private information with its parent company Facebook and other subsidiaries. The company paused the update, which was expected to take effect in January 2021. However, when the time rolled around, they announced a delay. Just yesterday, they announced that the policy would take effect, but that they would be encouraging users to read the policy before accepting through banner notification at the top of the app. Even so, refusal to accept the new terms could see long-time users being knocked off the platform. Users have between now and May 21st to read and accept the new privacy policy. While the update only applies to business accounts, users have raised concern about what could be done with their data. After the initial announcement, instant messaging users migrate from WhatsApp to other platforms like Bip, Signal, and Telegram. Early childhood institutions receive equipment from Chase. 11 early childhood institutions ECI across the island recently received multifunction printers, ink cartridges, and paper from the Chase Fund to aim remote learning. According to a statement from Chase, the printers will enable schools to provide printed work for distribution to children who do not have access to online materials during the COVID-19 pandemic. Principal of the Bonnet Primary and Infant School in St. Catherine, Michelle Buchanan Sims, said the teachers at the school were happy with the equipment. Some parents cannot afford the data, and with limited connectivity, the student cannot stay on for the duration of the class. We will be able to print and give the parents the outlines, and the students will receive printed material to supplement online instruction, she said. Project manager at the Chase Fund, Latoya Accord Foster, said that the 11 beneficiary schools were chosen in consultation with the Early Childhood Commission and include the Marverley Primary and Infant in Kingston, Amity Hall Primary and Infant in St. Thomas, Village Primary and Infant in St. Anne, Clarence Brim Basic in Trelawney, Somerton Primary and Infant in St. James, Friendship Primary and Infant and Camp Savannah ECI in Westmoreland, Harmon's Primary and Infant and Campbell's Castle Primary and Infant in Manchester, Bonnet Primary and Infant in St. Catherine, and 7 Ground ECI in Clarendon. Equipping ECIs with a printer that is able to copy, scan, fax, and print and the necessary materials will impact greatly the operations of each school and directly the students who have been falling behind due to lack of resources, Accord Foster said. Chase Fund said that the supply of printers is an expansion to its installation of 80 smart boards in 29 schools over a 2-year period under its Technology Enhanced program. The company noted that 20% of all its resources go towards support of the early childhood sector. To date, the fund has spent $5.5 billion in the early childhood sector since 2003, building, upgrading, and equipping schools and resource centers, supporting the development of early childhood materials, and providing scholarships for specialist training in early childhood education, among other initiatives, the statement noted. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.